Hello there, this is CAN Kenan from Kenan Plays, and today we're gonna play part 1 of a new series called Sickness, which could be a very sick game according to the font, the roses here with thorns, and the knife here, and of course, a little girl with blood on her head which seems to be escaping from somebody. Well, we will never know unless we start the game. Right, begin a new game. Okay, let's start. No words. Alright, loading. Murder, one of the most heinous crime a person can commit. The act of taking another human being's life. The act of robbing a person of their already limited life on this planet. It is a fear-inducing crime which anybody can commit. Every housewife, every student, every police officer is a potential killer, including you and me. It is a crime that doesn't discriminate by blood or circumstance. It is a crime which can be committed by and make victims of just about anyone. Everybody remains both a potential killer and a victim, blissfully ignorant of the fact that they could be next, assuring themselves that it could never happen to them. Whoa, true? True. I've never thought of this though. Alright, this looks like a dead man being punched on the face, punched to death though, in an office setting, right? There's some pens here and some stationaries. So, as a result of that naivety, those very people never see it coming. Alright, those people you just mentioned, though the scene before me may seem horrific, it's quite horrific. Too little blood though. In this case, as with so many others, there was no great story behind it. No? So I think you can tell me the story, right? There was no build-up, no resentment between the victim and myself. Oh, you are the killer. No mutual hatred that gave us the reason to fight. We didn't spend years at each other's throat. We had never fought before, and neither of us saw this coming. Okay, so you suddenly start to punch him for nothing? In reality, this is the result of a simple, common scenario, one we have all heard before. Okay, what scenario? Penny pinching employee, a bankrupt employee, and a denied paycheck. So, alright, most probably he was denied some money, and this guy is bankrupt, and the boss don't want to give him his paycheck. Alright, which is him. Truly, there was nothing special about this encounter. My boss didn't taunt me or attempt to exaggerate this situation. He didn't fire me, insult me, or do anything to tempt fate. Seems like he did though. Seems like he did. If anything, I'm the one who made things worse. Rather than try to reason with him, I lashed out, beating the pompous man in front of me to a bloody pulp. I knew it wouldn't accomplish anything. I knew attacking him wouldn't get the money I needed. And yet, I needed to punish him? Or maybe that sounds weird. Needed to punish him. That's right. As self-righteous as it sounds, I couldn't let him get away with what he did. The money that greedy bastard owed me, a pittance to him, was everything to me. Or maybe only a penny to him. I would have fed my sister and I, secured our lease for another month, perhaps even granted us a brief respite from hell we're currently living. It was a shiny beacon in our otherwise miserable life, a way to ensure our survival during such a trying, stressful time. Right means a lot, right? Well, it looks like there's some crack here, right? But because of that narcissist's whim, all I had of repairing my broken life vanished. He would deny me shelter, food, Comfort, and for what? A new seat for his car? A fancy watch? A new TV? A new iPhone? Maybe a new laptop too? And so, staring this injustice in the face, hearing firsthand how little my life meant to him, you want to kill him? I snapped. Of course, as fitting as it may seem to reciprocate his indifference to my life by taking his, doing so was never my intention. Are you sure? Are you sure? True. Not exactly. I wanted to kill him. See? He was lying about that. I wanted to make him suffer for belittling my life, for denying me even a moment of peace. Whoa, that seems to be quite too much there. You should chew a little, right? But I realized then, as I can clearly see now, that lashing out wouldn't solve anything. Wouldn't anything? Are you sure? So what? So why did I do it? Why did I resort to this? Why would I deliberately choose this no-win situation? Well, maybe you can steal his wallet, steal his car, and get his PIN number or something like that. Then you can get your money back, right? But if I were to commit a criminal act, yes, true. Doesn't seem to be worth it though. Why resort to violence rather than theft? Yes, you should have just stolen the money. If this were truly about my wages, why seek revenge rather than alternative means of compensation? Yes, true. You shouldn't kill him though, you should just steal his money or something like that. Unfortunately, there's only one answer I can give, which I am confident was an answer. Well, you're losing your mind! Okay, alright. Whoa, see, there's more cracks right here now. Alright, more cracks. It's getting more crazier. It isn't the first explanation that came to my mind, but it does make sense. It does. A few hours ago, I would have laughed at the cliche of a criminal blaming the voices in their head, even more so at the notion that a person would act on the silent words of an unseen entity. However, as evident by the corpse at my feet, those words weren't easy to ignore. As I attempt to survive this two-class society, willfully believing that I somehow immune to corruption, classism plaguing this town, there was always a voice whispering to me, telling me not to believe the good fortune around me. Alright, I think he's a little sick, but a little smart too. A voice filled with skepticism and doubt, preempting the inevitable, telling me to take action before it was too late. But you didn't listen! You didn't listen! Whoa, that was my first mistake. Seems like he got many voices in his head, and the image seems to be darkening and cracking even more. I ignored the benevolent advice offered to me. The prediction now shows to be accurate. The good faith I received from someone asking nothing in return. When it told me to stay in school and live with a guardian, when it told me to seek work elsewhere, when it told me to look for a home somewhere safer, I didn't listen. Right, seems that he has a rough childhood. Every step of the way, I fought against the sound, logical advice it offered. If anything, I made a point of doing the opposite of what the voice told me to do. Well, he might have multiple personalities too, or at least. And we click on the knife again. Until you heard what you wanted to hear. And that was my second mistake. Well, too many mistakes makes you kill someone. It wasn't that I refused to heed the voice advice. I simply wasn't interested in taking the safe, responsible route. By the time the violence had become the advice course of action, My path had already been determined. That's quite sad, right? Oh, so what's now? What's going to happen? Welcome to Sickness. Chapter 1, A New Life. Whoa, this is quite a sick life, right? Alright guys, seems like this is a great place to stop. Just past the 10 minutes marks. If you like this video, please stay tuned for more videos, episode 2. And okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Give me a thumbs up. Alright, bye. Whoa. Did you get scared? Well, subscribe to my channel and I promise you, you'll never get scared again. Or watch more videos and you will be able to find your peace in life.